Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and I am a little bit tired. You ever do something that's like normally normal, but for some reason it's a little bit more tiring than normal? Is that just getting older? No. Well, regardless, we're here, and I haven't played World of Horror in a little bit, actually. 1 second of Mystery of the Druids? Nope, not today. So, also, I just alt-tab and I have World of Horror as, like, my clicked-on game on, Steam, so I get to see, like, the popular trending Steam Workshop item. And the popular trending Steam Workshop item is, okay, that actually goes kind of hard. I clicked on the Steam Workshop, and then I saw Stickman. That goes pretty crazy, but, no, the trending item is Red Fox, and then all of the comments are Red Fox, repeated, 80 times. Is that... I was reading the comments, obviously, right? First of all, one of the people who commented is playing World of Horror right now. That's crazy. But secondly, somebody who commented, they have... Who is that? It's like a space marine, but like somebody's realistic head is photoshopped onto... Is that Rowboat Girly Man? I'm so confused. But anyways, I suppose we're Red Fox posting. Leave Red Fox in the comments below to Red Fox. Red Fox, question mark? I don't know. I feel like I stumbled upon something that maybe I don't have the full context for. But it's just a furry fox girl. She's just vibing. Red Fox, read more. You click read more, it says Red Fox. Am I supposed to understand? Probably not me specifically. Or is there anything to understand? Is it just not Red Fox? Regardless, who have we played recently? Because I actually haven't played in a couple of days. I feel like we could probably play, like, anybody. So... let's do that, I guess. We have played Miku recently. So, I don't know. Do we just want to, like... For some reason, I'm looking at the thumbnails, and I'm like, I cannot identify a pattern for who we have and haven't played recently. Toshiaki 2 weeks ago? I think we could do a Toshiaki. Last Toshiaki run I saw was 2 weeks ago, so I think we can ball there. I think we can ball, no problem. Now, we'll use Toshiaki perks, because those are pretty fun. And then we'll go ahead and... what the... I think we'll go ahead and play... I don't know, we could do a Katurufu. It's kind of weird, because, like, any... Any old god the dog is stalking, she's lurking. She jumped out of the chair, and it was like, now she's on the hunt, she's on the prowl. Oh, this was, I thought it was Curious Birthmark for some reason, but I guess it's this one. Didn't it say Curious Birthmark? Because what is this one called? Exquisite Taste? Why do I feel like I read like a C? And then a U, not a, I don't know, an E? Am I silly? I guess I'm just a little bit silly. Well, you probably want... Honestly, we can run this sort of, like, concept of school nurse pharmacy. And then, so that way we can double dip on police station... We can double dip on police station and monument. Although that doesn't... really matter because we're playing Toshiaki, so, like, History Club's way more important. We can keep the monument, though. We don't need the hardware shop. What we can do is we can go... Well, we do need a way to buy a weapon. Because we're not guaranteed, unless we reroll mysteries, to get something like a meat cleaver or whatever for free, a torch for free, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and roll the... We kind of need the... Honestly, let's go occult shop, because I don't really want to use the steak knife. I don't really think the steak knife is very helpful. I want something that at least does 4 damage, and if we gotta take... I mean, we don't have to take the monument. Again, we are playing Toshiaki. And so with that logic, we could take police station, and then we could take hardware store. Okay, I think we got there in the end. I think for most people, you probably do want to run that kind of strange idea that I had, that sort of strange concept, where you go police station, monument, and then pharmacy, school nurse. Because injuries are already decently rare, and it's like, most of the injuries that I think you'd want to cure, probably get that taken care of pretty easily by, whatchamacallit. The ye olde school nurse. We're gonna library notes one more time, which is, hello, I see you over there on the prowl, but there's nobody there. And so now you're gonna have to, oh, you're doing a loop? Okay. She's going back. Just walked past the entire, sliding glass door, and then she walked towards me, and then she just turned around, and she's like, I'm going back. I'm going back. Get me back in there, Chief. But, I mean, we didn't really get anything, like, actually good or worth using, which is kind of a shame. We can kind of do some stuff, maybe? I don't know. We're not playing on all perks, so the chances that we get outdoorsman are... I mean, if we're taking outdoorsman, we're not really happy, but, like, that goes kind of crazy, honestly, but I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. I also don't know if we can get it, either, for the stores that we took. Did we take hardware store? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out in a second. But let's go ahead and take found footage. And what we want to do is, if we have hardware store... Oh yeah, you actually... You can make this happen. If you want to. I don't know if we're gonna buy fuel. Because it's like, we don't... Oh, I'm dumb! Okay, this is gonna be a lot harder, actually. So here's the thing. If you're playing Toshiaki... don't forget the prepare action. So yeah, we actually do really, really want the chainsaw, because I'm a little bit silly. So the History Club also just doesn't do anything for us, by the way, because there's not really a purpose to using it, because we don't have our prep item. Very important to forget that. You know, I don't really think of the apartment as, like, having anything, because I just sort of, like, see it as a default in the game, as it were. So, I don't know. We're okay for now, I suppose. We do probably need to get... I mean, we have 2 funds. This is actually kind of cool. I like this. I actually like this. We do 85-85. Getting hit's not the end of the world. We're playing Toshiaki. Now, you know, obviously you still do want to hit that. I think, like, these 2 are really useful items, but I think you gotta go ahead and do it, because we don't have any way of, generating money, so... You go ahead and wish for whatchamacallit, go to the hardware store, fuel's right there, you feel pretty good about that. We're not on random item statistics, by the way, so we can pretty reliably grab that. And you're gonna want to go ahead and put this on the village. Mansion is low threat level, so I mean, we could make the mansion safe. Honestly, both the mansion and the... You know what? I just made this... Like, this is a mistake. It's a misplay that's costing us, well, I guess 3 Doom. 2 Doom? I don't know how you want to, like... Never mind, that's a global event, so we're out. We're out of the village, and now we're in the forest. And now we're gonna go straight from the forest to the mansion forest. In a different mystery, so we should be alright. I think you do want to prioritize Doom, because you're playing Toshiaki. And, you know, you don't have any EXP, you don't have the cure yet, so it's like, you know. So swollen joint, that's a minor injury, I believe, so we can get that taken care of if we need it. Now this is where you start to care if you miss, because this is like pretty bad, right? So you've got a 80-90, which if you miss, you're gonna feel really bad about that, but if you don't miss, you're gonna be very happy about it. Beautiful. I misclicked there. I didn't want the forest tapes. Get this shit out of here. I guess with Holy Glyphs, technically forest tapes is objectively always better, but it's like, you know, it's an item that doesn't do anything. It's an item that doesn't do anything. Speaking of items that do things, however, we're about to get groovy time. Now, you know, obviously, right off the bat, you're feeling pretty silly that you forgot Prepare, and you definitely know some people at home were screaming, no, you're playing Toshiaki on what I thought was Curious Birthmark, by the way. That's what I saw. Is there anything about Katu-Rufu that's like, Old God's Rule, curiously, Katu-Rufu makes you take Doom damage whenever you take Reason damage? It's like, anything like that? Why would it read Curious Birthmark? Why am I dumb? Why am I silly? Why are we gonna get another hunger randomly and it's just gonna, like... Well, normally, if you didn't have 3 books already filling your inventory, you'd probably want to take it, but... Unfortunately, we don't have a C slot. Because I was thinking, like, oh yeah, no, we don't need to get the compass, because we have the best C slot item in the game already. But it's like, oh, you know. Fair enough, chat, fair enough. Now, you might be asking yourself the question, because this run is probably going to go perfectly fine, do you even need the Prepare item as Toshiaki? And the answer is honestly no. Like, Toshiaki was still really strong before the bookstrap was invented. However, after the bookstrap was invented, that basically made him, like, the best character in the game. Do we take a point of charisma just so that I don't instantly die? You know what? I'm going to take a point of strength because I feel like frostbite's probably going to happen more often than a second hunger is. Because, like, 1 hunger already is, like, pretty crazy. Honestly, I think this is a very funny swollen joint moment. Because we need to get the hell out of here. It's a pretty messed up thing, but I think it's fine. So second mystery, a second enemy, I don't know. Second mystery, we can lock that in pretty confidently. But here's the thing, right? We're playing Toshiaki, so it doesn't matter. But you might be thinking to yourself at some point, like, you know, how good is... Do we want to do this? Do we want to go Frightening Flood? Just because it's like... It would be over really, like, we'd be able to either get +2 damage and full heal, or we'd be able to, like, it would go well, I think, but I think we save it for the last. Honestly, we could Wordless Ward. We can Wordless Ward, and then we can... Because this is a risky mystery, because the hospital events and enemies can just beat this shit out of you. I don't think we have anything worth trying our luck on. Tiny Cuts doesn't even do anything. But basically, we're in a situation... Okay, the dog is done patrolling. Back up you go. There you go. So here's the deal, right? Toshiaki is really strong. -50 Doom is nuts. The Necronomicon perks are nuts, right? The difficulty that Toshiaki without Prepare item has is your stats suck and your combat's also pretty bad. but you have a lot of wiggle room with Doom. Like, you can basically pick the Doom option in, like, every event and not feel bad about it, and you can even run away a lot, too. Now, we're not gonna run away from an enemy that gives us unlimited weapons and as many turns as we would like. We don't even have to go too crazy with this either, because I kind of want to keep the +1 knowledge from the Curious Statuette. So, I think we're, like, relatively fine. Now, if you wanted to, like, absolutely power game it, you could be like, well, for the Fertility Idol, we don't need the Curious Statuette because we're not using a knowledge weapon, and we don't need the HDF because there's nothing to do with a light source there in the boss fight. So you could have like three improv items and feel pretty good about that. If you wanted to do that, get like free 9 damage on the boss. It'd feel pretty good, honestly. Or you could go into this boss fight with like a three free throwables. Oh my goodness. We got there in the end. We did get there in the end. I don't really, like, care what the outcome of either of these are. Now, you might think that because of that we should take the luck check, but to minus our Doom. But the thing is, and I think that this is true, and like, honestly, I think Toshiaki could use Witness Curse. Like, genuinely speaking, Shadow Shroud's also pretty good, but we also have Katurufu to think about here with that minus sanity thing. Do we want to try to fight this? I mean, this is just awful. Like, do you just want to, like, see how this goes? Do you just want to see how this goes? Or do you want to do something, like, sensible? I'm thinking of, like... Yeah, I'm thinking sensibility. Oh, we're taking a -4 just to, like... I don't know, dude. Like, is this worth it? I'm dumb? I'm dumb? What do you mean? That was... What do you mean? Oh my god. I was like, oh no, this is horrible. I was like, oh yeah, no, this guy takes bonus damage to sharp. I wasn't even paying attention. Is it blunt? Please don't tell me it's blunt.
Levi's Moonscorch form.
Levi's Moonscorch form, get out of here! I wasn't even tapped in! YouTube Shorts just started playing! 1 second of Levi's Moonscorch form. Ugh. That would get me out of here. You question mark. Blunt? No! Why did I think the chainsaw did bonus here? Was I getting... Hold on. What is the fertility idol called? Fertility idol. Probably not gonna get that. No. I'm just gonna look up the flood mystery. Flood. Freakish fable of a frightening flood. Please don't tell me this stupid boss is weak to sharp. It's weak to fire? What the hell was I thinking of then? Oh. Listen, I have to do a little bit of pre-recording, so you'll have to forgive me. I'll give you a trivia, okay? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. First of all, guaranteed to win that run if we just run away from the boss. I wanted to be like, oh yeah, we can kill in 2 turns. This does bonus damage. It's like, nope. No, it did not. No, it did not. It did not do... It did not do bonus damage. A chainsaw should do bonus damage to a human. I think most things would be weak to a chainsaw. Now this is just copium. The Pokidoku Master Puzzle by The Smith Plays. Kanto evolved by trade. Is this not just Golem? Golem? Kanto evolved by item. Now I thought this was Did we get, like, a result one time that was, like, Gengar is evolved by an item? Gengar is evolved by an item. I don't know what in Kanto is probably more common than that, but Johto evolved by trade, that is Felix, right? Right? Okay, Hoenn evolved by trade, Hoenn evolved by item. Pearlbiss. What, isn't it called Pearlbiss? Gorbis? That one. Yeah, I agree. Oh, crap. Hoenn evolved by trade. Was that Ludicolo? Or was Ludicolo evolved by an item? Ah, oh, crap. Evolved by an item Johto. I mean... Oh, an Eevee, duh. Which, incidentally, isn't Umbreon and Espeon evolved by, like, leveling them up at day or night. So, not an item. Funny enough. You think Togepi is, No, it's evolved by friendship, isn't it? Ugh. Evolved by trade, Hoenn. Should we just, like, die on this altar real quick? I have an idea for the Mega Evolution already. I like Mawile. Mawile is cool. And then we can do Ampharos. And then, is there a Dragonite? Really? There's no Dragonite Mega? That seems to be like a missed opportunity. I feel like a lot of people would like that. Huh. Oh, wait, Porygon? Hold on. Did I just unlock just by randomly seeing Porygon? Is it just not Porygon? Holy shit, it's Porygon. Because Porygon's evolved by, like, the disc, right? Okay. And then, I mean, I didn't want to just do Venusaur, but I'll do Venusaur. I like Venusaur. So, evolved by trade, Hoenn. Here's the thing. The Pokemon that I have used in Gen 3 do not evolve by trade. So, I have to think. And wait, what is it? This one? Is it not this one? Like, you need to have, like, an empty slot in your party, and then, like, you trade it or something, right? I mean, I have literally no idea. So, oh, that's the dreaming pink thing that I think about sometimes. Muna? Oh, whatever. We'll just do Shedinja. Ah, crap. Gorbis is evolved by trade? Oh. Huntail, Milotic. Okay. Ludicolo is evolved by an item. Okay. So, if I just did Huntail, then that would have worked, which is the other version of Gorbis. Oh, that's right! You need to give, Clamperl the item, and then trade it, right? I'm actually kind of curious. So, like, evolved by item, evolved by trade. Gengar is also evolved by trade. Same thing with Golem, but only one of these is, evolved by an item. Because Golem is not... Oh, Golem's evolved by an item too? So you need to give them items and then trade them? That's so weird. Well, we did not get any of these correct. I had no idea about Scizor, I had no idea about Kingdra. Vaguely remembered Nidoking, but I was already locked in with Gengar, so that was one of the first ones that I did. So it was just Gorbis and Huntail. I don't know what Milotic is. Is that the what is it called? The bass, right? The fish that evolves into Milotic? I don't remember. Evolved by item. Neat. Well, we'll go into the Luldual in a second. I didn't get that up. I'm slightly less tilted now. Because that was a genuinely fun Pokédoku puzzle. Yesterday's champion was Zaya. Okay, so let's see Rakan. Male support, mana melee. I don't know, Braum. Braum uses mana, right? God, I'm good. I ate an Optimist once, but I couldn't keep him down. I mean, there is only one champion who I can think of who might even come close to saying something like this. Tommy K. It's not Tommy K. I have no idea. Champions who eat things. Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw eats things. Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath eats things. It's over. Those are the food brothers. I want to point out how, like, unhinged this dialogue is, and I've literally never heard it. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I'm loading League of Legends to take a look at the champion list, but, like, what on earth? LOL Player Days is like a new event or whatever? That was cool art on the cover of the launcher or whatever. Nice art. That Sivir dressed as Teemo? Not really, but like, she's got a Teemo hat. I want that Briar emote, by the way. Play Pick'em to earn exclusive rewards. Unlock Kha'Zix you don't say with a crystal ball pick. Okay, but like, that's cool and all, but how do I get the Briar emote? I want the Briar emote. Even though it's lazy, I want the Briar emote. Okay. You know, Briar also eats things, but like, there's like a 1 in 8 million dialogue option, because I've never heard her say that. Does Rek'Sai have dialogue besides monster screaming? Maybe there's like a human Rek'Sai skin, or a Rek'Sai skin with a human voice or something. Nunu, Willip would not say that. But you know what? Nunu and Willip. Nunu, this is not a... Listen, this is not a Nunu and Willip dialogue, okay? If you had like a light novel length of a quote here about like wanting to go on an adventure, that's a Nunu and Willip quote. It literally wouldn't even fit in this box.
I ate an Optimist once, but I couldn't keep him down.
I don't know. Kha'Zix? That's Kha'Zix's voice, apparently. Cool to know. Isn't this Hui? Am I insane? No, it's not Hui. That makes sense. I've not played as Hui, so why would I think that's Hui? I don't know. It's like obviously rotated to where like this is the top of the image right here, right? I don't know. Can I get the gray filter off, please? That's not really helping me, I'll be honest with you. That's not really helping me at all. It's look who it is. I don't know, is that like maybe Fiora's mark? No. Is that a Zyra's passive? No. Maybe it's Katarina's passive because of the red color. That's really all I've got to go off of. I don't know, I'm back at looking at the champion list. Could be maybe Morgana, probably not Kayle. Vi's 3-hit passive, no way. Syndra, no. Maybe it's a Bel'Veth thing? Okay, how about Vi? Name clue. Crimson Curse? Oh, that's Vladimir. Well, no, there's no way, right? Oh, there's a... No! Of course I've seen this before. I'm so washed. No. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks familiar. And then I saw the name Crimson Curse and it's like, oh no. Listen, it's her passive, okay? So it's small. It's small. Okay, alright, yeah, okay, alright. It's the one ability that I don't spend any time looking at, okay? God damn it. Do you think I would forget Union Jack Fiddlesticks? Do you think I would forget Union Jack Fiddlesticks? Where is he? There he is. I apparently forgot the passive of my main. But I did not forget Union Jack Fiddlesticks. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay, so you know how I said I wasn't tilted anymore because it was a fun Pokidoku? I'm insanely tilted now. This is like the worst performance I've ever put up on a video before. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. Don't watch this episode. If you watched this episode, no you didn't. This episode didn't happen. Specifically the trivia. Honestly, that's the more embarrassing thing. Because I've played Briar for more time than I've played Toshiaki. Easily. 100%. No doubt. I've probably played Briar. Hold on, is there a League of Legends time calculator? League of Legends time calculator. I want to know. Wasted on LoL. How much time have I wasted on LoL? Alright, let's see it. How much time have I wasted on League of Legends? So, I played League of Legends for almost 2,000 hours. And I have... Okay, so I've played League of Legends more than World of Horror, because we're on hour 1,020, right? Somewhere around there. So, I almost have double the playtime, which is very funny. I've played Final Fantasy XIV more than I've played League of Legends. It's actually kind of insane. I really wish I could see how, I really wish I could see the breakdown. Oh, since 2018? Oh, God, that's embarrassing. Okay, no, hold on. That's a little bit worse. Because I played very briefly in 2018 and 2019, and then I started getting back into the game in the last couple of years or so, right? So if I look at... Because I can see how... This is unhinged, okay? But when I go to my profile... Not my profile, sorry, my collection. And I look at my skins. So you can see... I'm not showing it because I'm embarrassed, but I just want to see. Right. So I stopped playing League of Legends in 2017. I did not play League of Legends in 2018. I came back briefly in 2019 to get the, whatchamacallit, some Lulu skins that I was missing, and the Alpha Cast Skarner. And that is when I played Skarner. And then I came back to League of Legends in 2020, briefly played it in 2021 to get the Lulu skins, did not play in 2022 except to get the KDA Evelyn, and then I'm back in 2023. So this is a lot of this 2,000 hours, there's almost 2,000 hours that I have on League of Legends since 2018. I would say probably about 80% of those hours are on Briar, right? So we're basically looking at... I mean, oh god. How do I even... I mean... I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I really don't want to. But we're basically probably, you know, okay. I didn't immediately start playing Briar. I was playing some other characters. So we can probably say I might have put more time into playing Briar than I have World of Horror. That's a very reasonable and real, like... So that's why it's more embarrassing, is like I'm staring at the Crimson Curse button. Okay, it's technically smaller than all the other abilities, but I'm staring at the Crimson Curse button for probably like at least like 800 plus hours. So there's a universe, and we're not that far off of it, where I have played Briar maybe longer than I have played World of Horror. I want you to think about that for a second. And then it took me like 7 tries. I had to get the name to realize, like, oh yeah, Crimson Curse, that's the name of my passive! That's just awful. That's horrible. I don't want to upload this video now. I'm going to, because there's... Like, here's the thing. 90% of people who watch this are not going to get to the... I threw right at the end because I thought the chainsaw did bonus and I wasn't paying attention to the damage numbers or the health. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm so smart. Right? 90% of the people who click on this video are not going to watch that embarrassing throw. But 98%, 99% of the people who watch this video are not going to see me not immediately recognize Briar's passive, which is, like, more embarrassing. It's probably, like, one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done on camera. I'm not gonna lie to you. It would be like playing Toshiaki, and then... Or it would be like somebody's like, guess the World of Horror character, and they have the Necronomicon in their inventory. It's like, oh yeah, is that Haru, maybe? Koji? Maybe Miku? And then, like, only recognizing Toshiaki when it's like, oh yeah, he can wear a specific kind of shirt. And it's like, oh, oh, now I get it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's awful. That's awful. Like, I got ability 7. 7 guesses. Oh, come on, man. That's terrible. That's horrible. Like, I got the emoji first try. I didn't even talk about the emoji, because it was okay. It was the okay emoji. So yeah, of course I'm gonna guess the champion whose, like, 5 lines of dialogue are, okay, yeah, alright, okay. Like, of course. Like, what do you want from me? Oh, anyways, have a good one, bye. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.